Hi, this is Logan with NAS, and today I'm going to highlight some of the differences and similarities between the Victron Multi-plus line of inverter chargers. In general, Victron is transitioning from their original Multi-plus form factor that you see here to a newer, kind of slimmer design with the Multi-plus-II. Now this is the case for their 12 volt, their 24 volt, and their 48 volt multi-plus inverter charger lines. Specifically today, I'm going to focus on the 12 volt options, and we've got sort of 3 different models in front of you to explore. So let's take a closer look. Right off the bat, we can clearly see they're all Victron products by the recognizable blue and orange color scheme. So today I'm first going to talk about the similarities between the 3 different inverters here that we're looking at. First and foremost, all 3 inverters are 12 volt DC nominal for the battery input. They are all 120 volt AC input and output. They're all rated at the same power output as well, 3000 volt amps, and each one of these models has a 50 amp AC transfer rating, as well as a 120 amp DC battery charger. In addition to that, all of the Multi-plus models have VE bus communications, allowing for GX connectivity and remote monitoring on the VRM. These are all fully programmable for any type of battery chemistry, lead acid, AGM, lithium ion. All 3 of the inverters here have a built-in programmable relay. These can all be stacked to create a higher powered system, whether that's in parallel for increased 120 volt output. They can be stacked in split phase for 12240 output, and these can even be stacked in 3 phase at 12208. And on top of all of that, each Multi-plus model from Victron does come with the standard 5-year manufacturer's warranty. Another similarity between the different models here is the applications you would use them for. I'll get to the differences in a moment, but kind of all 3 still work for systems such as off-grid or standalone, battery backup, ESS, RV marine. So the Multi-plus line is a very flexible inverter charger, and it can be used in a wide variety of different applications. So now that we've looked at the similarities between the 3 different models, I'm going to point out the differences between the Multi-pluses that you see in front of me here. The first one I'll point out is the original Multi-plus. This is the first generation of the Multi-plus inverter charger from Victron that's been around for a while, the one that we all know and love. So again, this original model, the first generation Multi-plus from Victron with the older form factor. This inverter measures, it's about 10 inches by 8 inches by 14 inches, weighs about 40 pounds. So the next one here in front of me is the Multi-plus-II, okay? So this one is near identical to the original Multi-plus in terms of how it functions and how you wire it, except again, the big change that you can clearly see is the difference in size. So this one is a lot more kind of chunky, I guess. It sticks off the wall further. Multi-plus-II now has a little bit of a slimmer design. This one measures now 23 by 11 by 6 inches, and it's just a tad bit heavier. It's about 42 pounds as opposed to 40 pounds from the original unit. So again, both of these 2 models are nearly identical in terms of their operation. It's a single 120 volt leg in and a single 120 volt leg out. You get that from the original Multi-plus and the Multi-plus-II. And again, this is the Multi-plus-II with the single 120 volt AC output, only 1 leg on the AC output. So the third and final Multi-plus model to show you on this video is the Multi-plus-II with the 2 by 120 output. So this model, again, in terms of power output, battery input voltage range, charger rating, and all that, it's the same as the other 2. The big difference is that the Multi-plus-II, the 2 by 120, has 2 separate 120 volt output legs. Now this product here is really specifically designed for 50 amp RVs or boats, RV marine applications where you need a single inverter to energize both sides of your 50 amp AC breaker panel. You can still use the other 2 models in 50 amp RV and marine applications, but this 2 by 120 Multi-plus-II is really the perfect product for a system with that requirement. So as you can see, the MultiPlus-II models, the two different ones, are the same physical size. The MultiPlus-II with the dual 120 volt outputs is a little bit heavier. This one's 48 pounds, whereas the standard MultiPlus-II in the middle here is about 42 pounds. The MultiPlus-II line compared to the original MultiPlus is the MultiPlus-IIs now feature an optional connection for a current sensor from Victron, and that helps to enhance the power control and power assist features, as well as letting you do things like time of use in a grid interactive or an ESS system. So I hope that video was helpful in exploring some of the differences and similarities between these three MultiPlus models. We do currently have all three in stock and ready to ship. If you have any further questions on the MultiPlus, on Victron, if you need assistance designing a system of your own, give us a call, send us an email. One of our design engineers can assist. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube and check out the Learning Center on our website. Thank you for watching.